Mr. Bond, your latest statement. You say this: most recently I have found that Miss Hillier has bought property which is 80 miles from her sister, and you refer us to DB2, which is 965. That is the Florida voting record.
Yes.
Am I correct that that's the only document you produced to support your contention that the mother has purchased a property in Florida?
If anyone actually investigates and Googles, you'll find multiple references to it. I provided one.
You make the point that maternal grandmother, and I quote, lives with aunt, another voter record registration. Am I correct that those are the only two documents you produced to support your contention that maternal grandmother lives with aunt?
I don't know why you would use the phrase just. Two official public records that you can choose to ignore and demean all you wish. Those are significant.
Next topic, Mr. Bond, your submission to Commissioner Aronov, the US judge. That is it not, a compilation of the hearing in this court before this judge on the 4th of August of last year?
Mr. Bond, I'm not addressing you, I'm addressing the court.
The CCTV footage of the contact centre incident on the 7th of September. And then the recording of your contact with Christian on the 8th of September.
You're safe, okay? I'm here.
That's what that compilation is, isn't it?
Correct.
So it's correct also, isn't it, that that is the same YouTube link that you put up on the 5th of December 2022 and which was raised before this court on the 20th of February of 2022.
What the hell are you talking about?
On the 20th of February, it was clear that you had very recently given assurances that it had been taken down.
Yes, it was taken down and then re-put.
It was re-put.
Correct.
What I think you're suggesting is that you re-put it in the sense that on that date in March, you copied it into the document you sent to the Commissioner in the US.
No, I mean it was taken off of YouTube and then put back onto YouTube.
Onto YouTube.
It was taken off and then put back on because authorities wanted to see it and they were having issues with transferring the video files, yada, yada, yada. So I posted a, this is important, private video link. This was never public. This was only meant for judges and law enforcement.
PDF 622.
I hope this pertains to my parenting capacity.
You say this. Now, when Christine inevitably shows up at my door, since she can now and has in the past, I will be obligated to defend myself with lethal force, and her blood will be on your hands because you removed my first line of defence that had assured she couldn't return to US soil without facing immediate arrest. Did you really mean that, Mr. Bond?
This woman has threatened to murder me multiple times, hired a hitman to kill me, told the police in the West Midlands police report that she intended to kill me multiple times. I don't think you need the references for this. This is known. If she showed up at my door... You shall not pass! ...and threatened me or my son in any way, shape, or form, she would be in a bad situation.
And I dare you, I double dare you, motherfucker!
I would defend myself and my son to the fullest. And that is what is expected of any parent with a conscience. So for you to take me to task over that, frankly, pathetic.
The question, Mr. Bond, was, did you really mean that?
This rat, this gnawing, eating fucking rat.
Would I protect myself and my son? Yes. This woman has threatened to murder me and made efforts to do so. Which you didn't take seriously. When she flew to the US after making those threats, you folks didn't tell me, did you? You put me in danger by doing that. Thank God law enforcement here actually is professional and does their job.
Same document to the Commissioner. If my son is placed in Florida, he will be in grave danger, and as his father, I will be obligated to go to Florida to ensure his safety by any and all means necessary. Underlined, I will not allow him to needlessly suffer yet again. I will not let my son become another tragic statistic because of the utter incompetence of the UK government. Did you really mean that? What you put there?
Clearly I meant lawful means. I was actually making a threat, as you're trying to insinuate, which is all you people have been able to do, is try to insinuate and pick apart with these petty attacks.
I'm not taking any chances with her. She shows up here, I will not hesitate to take her down for the count. Nobody wants that to happen. Did you really mean that, Mr. Bond?
The entire context of the thing is clearly stating that if she threatens me or my son, then I will defend my son and I.
I will do what I must.
That is what I am communicating in this. And as you'll note, as you've even said yourself, you just quoted me.
Nobody wants that to happen.
Nobody wants that. I don't want to have to do anything to this woman. I want her to stay the hell away from me and my son. Do you have children? How would you respond to this? If you had a spouse that threatened you and your child, threatened to kill you.
Same document, different topic.
Parenting capacity, maybe? Let's hear it.
In this document to the Commissioner, you disclose from these proceedings part of the judgment from the Hague final hearing and extracts from the local authority's case summary of the 8th of April. Do you agree you didn't have permission to disclose any of that material to anybody?
I don't know that I needed it. I shared this information privately with a judge. If I posted these publicly on a website or on a blog, I would see why you bring this up. But it sounds like you're just grasping at straws again.
Your video compilation, Mr. Bond, that you circulated through your laws on Wednesday of this week shows contact from September 22 to May 2023. Yes?
Yes, it's in fact labeled in the title.
So the fact you made those recordings means you breached the schedule of expectations in relation to your contact that was drawn up in September 2022, doesn't it?
It would appear so. I don't know how that relates to my parenting capacity. But continue.
The link seems to take us to YouTube.
Correct. Yes.
Doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It goes to YouTube.
What the hell does this have to do with anything?
And we've got a heading, Give Me Back My Son, with the dates,
Mhm.
picture of you,
Yes.
34 subscribers, a link to subscribe.
Tell me what's happening!
This compilation circulated on Wednesday wasn't put together simply for the benefit of this judge. It's a compilation that's been up on YouTube.
It is a compilation that has been posted both for this judge and the judge here and law enforcement officials here. And as you noted, it goes from September through May. So clearly it was a recent posting.
A few more short points, if I may, Mr. Bond.
Of course, I'd like them to apply to parenting capacity, but it's your call, of course.
In the event that the judge agrees with the local authority and also agrees that your contact would have to be professionally supervised.
Who are you talking to right now? Who is it you think you see?
At a contact centre in Florida. Would you be ready, willing and able to part fund the necessary supervision of your contact?
Will you hold still, please?
I'll answer it this way. That won't come to pass. The reason it won't come to pass is because Deborah will never allow any contact whatsoever. That's a fact. The only thing you have to counter that is that she said she wouldn't do it. You're taking the word of Deborah at face value as though she's some arbiter of truth. You barely know anything about her and you've rushed this thing recklessly. If you trust her word, you're making a big mistake.
Now it's all out and you know.
On the bright side, still means I was right.